So you're about to start wrapping your car for the first time at your house. Most beginner car wrappers are destroying their cars and they don't know it. I don't care what your favorite TikTok rapper is saying. If you're making any of these 7 mistakes, you're not wrapping, you're wrecking your car. Wrapping it outside, not dismantling your cars, not even doing the proper prep. All of these things is just, you're really just creating a Band-Aid. And that's gonna be the biggest problem that you'll ever face. Don't even get me started on creases, bad cuts, poor quality installs. But I get it, you're a beginner. But first, go ahead and subscribe to our channel so we can give you more tips and tricks just like this. The first mistake is wrapping outside in the elements. You're gonna have so many problems. So much dirt, dust, pollen, rain, bugs, all up under the wrap. Big mistake, extremely big mistake. What you wanna do is try to get something that's a covered carport, garage, even a tent, blow up tents, the paint booth blow ups, all of those, or even rent out a tent or a garage space just for a day. So that way you can get a clean install. If you don't, you're gonna think it's pimples. I'm gonna say it's dirt, dust, and everything else. I know exactly what it is because I've dealt with it before. Do you want this stuff up under your wrap? You know you don't. You know you don't. So why even attempt to wrap it outside? I can just wrap around it. No, you can't. If you think you're gonna be able to wrap around this or do a little nice little tip, this is not a commercial wrap. People want their car looking like paint, smooth finishes. If you got a line and this a jagged line around this because you couldn't take this out so you try to cut around it, big problem. You must dismantle this car. Mistake 2, you gotta dismantle this car. If you don't, you're in bigger problems. You just left in door handles, side mirrors, lights, shark fin antenna. Yes, you can easily go around some of these, but you're not that good. Not yet, at least. Take some extra time, dismantle this car properly, or find someone that knows how to dismantle this car. Because you trying to and breaking clips and getting frustrated and still stuck on there, or stripping the screw, even worse. Mistake number 3, overstretching the vinyl. If you see it wanting to lift up and peel back, you overstretched it. That means you even overheated it too. And that's where it's gonna be a bigger problem for you later. Why? If it's overstretched in one way, it's gonna retract back the other way just so it can go back to its natural state. Don't overstretch it. You're gonna have to redo this over and over until you understand not to overstretch the vinyl. Tip number 4 is bad cuts, where you done made a, oops, my bad, oh, dang, I cut too short. All of those are just bad cuts. Do not do those. What you should do is practice before you actually do the full panel, because if you don't, you're gonna run into more bad cuts, such as this one right here, or this one right here. All of these happen because you're either rushing, you didn't practice, or you just don't care. And I know you care. You better care about your car because this is your car you've been wrapping. Now, here's some of the things that I recommend you do. When you practice, focus on the areas where you may question, how should I cut it here? Also look at other videos that are shorter clips on who actually worked on this area, specializing in cutting these specific panels. Even if you don't join a class, you gotta watch someone that's gonna show you the right way. Now, who is that someone? So as you can see right here, it looks fairly good, but as I get in closer, you can see all of where it's just cut incorrectly and just short and jagged. And I get it too. You're like, bro, I'm just a beginner. I know you are, and that's why you're watching this video. But remember this, you gotta start off somewhere and practice at getting better each time. This next mistake is one of my pet peeves. If you do this mistake, you're lazy. And that's leaving dirt up under the vinyl. That means you did not prep the car properly, thoroughly, and making sure that it was fully clean. That is wash, clay bar, and degrease. You gotta do this. If you don't, and you skip the steps, why even start? In the link that I have below has all the tools and equipment that you can use to help you get started. And it does not cost a lot either. You don't have to buy all of them. Just buy the ones that you really need. You can't be that lazy. You know you shouldn't be that lazy. Definitely prep the car, wash it thoroughly. Use a pressure washer. And the last step on this is to degrease it. What degreaser am I talking about? Alcohol. 70% isopropyl alcohol. Not only should you wipe the surface of it, but also these crevices and edges. This edge right here, definitely there's a lot of dirt in here. Number 6 is this one. If you leave creases, come on now. I know you probably got tired and a little frustrated because it wasn't laying down properly and you just had a big old bubble. But don't leave this. If you already have this laid down and you can't fix this anymore, throw it away. Take that one off because that became a big Band-Aid. Throw it away and rewrap that panel. And even before you start on that next panel, practice. You should always practice on that. Because if you know you messed up, you didn't practice before. And my last mistake that I hope you did not make and leave it there is burning a hole. I left this one last because this one is my top pet peeve. Do not burn a hole in your vinyl and think that you are just gonna make it just A-okay. It is not A-okay. It is always gonna be there and it is gonna make everybody say, ooh, well dang. Is it? You knew that you wasn't supposed to do that. What you did do was test the limits of the vinyl. That's okay, but take that off. Here's what I suggest you do as a quick tip for if you always burn holes in the vinyl. Do not pull the vinyl while you're heating it up at the same time. This is what causes the vinyl to thin out and then eventually burn that hole. Vinyl can take a lot of heat, but it does not take heat and tension at the same time. It will happen each and every time that you do it. So don't do it. It's okay. But now let me say this. If you use a torch, you deserved it because this is your first time. You should have not ever used a torch. You should have only used the heat gun. The main goal is to relax the vinyl, not burn a doggone hole in it. So if you got a torch, and in this video right here is gonna show you some of the best tips that I could ever provide for you. Why? Because I know that you've made a mistake or you wanna learn the tips now that you've seen these mistakes. So let me give them to you. Just click here.